need you to realize and accept that there is only one philosophy that I have embraced under the Coach's Corner's umbrella, and that is that we are the common denominator in every situation. So I can't blame them, they, her, and him. I am stepping up to the plate, and I realize it's all me. Not that it's all about me, but it's all about the legacy for those that come behind me to achieve a height of success that I can't even imagine. This is called the transgenerational shift of mindsets, that we may propel ourselves into the generations that is to come and tell them, I won't leave you a mess that you have to clean up, but I'll leave you a principle-centered life that you can celebrate and catapult into more success. Join me on the Coach's Corner at www.415-96radio.com. That's www.415-96radio.com, and follow me on Twitter. That's the only way you can keep up with the coach. That's right, DCC is in the house on SIBN Radio. Tune in. I want to ask you a question. Who's coaching you? Who's asking you the tough questions? Who's telling you, man, you're the common denominator to all of your issues and challenges? Who's telling you, man, all day long you become the magnetic pulse that attracts to you both good and bad? I want to be your life coach. I want to be the one that cheers you on to the finish line. I want to be the one that you ask the tough questions. And it doesn't mean that I have all the answers, but it means that you have a partner, someone who believes in you, not the you see right now, but the you can't imagine, the you that you are to become, the you were destined to be. I always say we both need the positive and the negative. It's not enough to have the knowledge of the matter, but we must have the wisdom as well. For wisdom settles it. And that's what I want to offer you as you join me on the Coach's Corner. I want to offer you the wisdom of the matter. Maybe it might be relationships, talking about our campaigns for more, for life, the dark room of our subconscious, our spiritual journey, whatever it is. I want to be there to encourage you, to build you, to challenge you, to cheer you on to the finish line. I'm qualified to do this. Why? Because I'm you. Well, welcome to another edition to the Coach's Corner right here on SIBN Radio. And assuredly, as we approach the microphone, we have personal and professional issues. True that. But we are bringing to the microphone wisdoms from the scars of the journey of life. And we trust, we desire, we aspire to earn the right to speak into your life. Today we're going to be talking about what's Catch-22's and the Domino Affect. And I would be remiss if I did not say thank you to those of you that are following us on the various platforms where we broadcast. Thank you to those that are following us on Facebook and on Twitter, on 415-96 Radio, and assuredly for those that have tuned in through the website and the various platforms. Are you ready to rumble? Yes, we are. Catch-22's, baby. Domino Affect. Some people got it, some people don't. Let's see if you do. Mr. Coach. Let's get right to work. Good day to you. I trust that everything is going according to the purpose and the potential that you were born or created with. And my name is Marcus Salette, a.k.a. The Coach. don't have all the answers that I share with you on the radio and on the web TV platforms where we broadcast are just the answers that I discovered in my folly. And so many of you that have tuned in on the various platforms have thought that I had the answers. No, no, no. I'm only sharing with you the answers from my folly. After falling down, David said, I can now teach a transgressor God's way or the right way or the good way. But it's my folly that brought me to this microphone. It is my foolishness. It is my reaction. It is my response that has brought me to the microphone to share with you. Now, this topic today is a good one right here. I'm telling you right now. Catch-22's is a mother, okay? A catch-22 is a situation where you've heard people say that I'm D if I do it and I'm D if I don't. I've been trying to practice on keeping myself cleaned up and represent the Lord good, so I'm going to let the D be filled in by the listener. But the catch-22 is like the unavoidable intermingling of a matrix that seems to go on and on and on. For example, a catch-22 would be you lose your place to stay and your mama don't want you to come back. Or you lose your place to stay because you lost your job or something and nobody will help you. And you still have bills or, things coming out of your account or whatever. And so you have to move in with your boyfriend. Or at least you feel you have to. But what led to that? The thing that led to you being put out was also a catch-22 because you were doing well, but all of a sudden, no matter what you did, it got worse. It snowballed. It propelled. I call it a catch-22. This ain't nothing I read somewhere. It's something from my own life. I remember getting on my knees several times, but one time in particular, I got on my knees and was like, okay. I'm like, what's going on here, God? I was just like praying. I was like, okay. And what came to my spirit, I know a lot of those folks out there that go to church and all that practice that American religiosity formula where they go to church and they're so close to God. But let me tell you what I think he showed me about me. He said, Marcus, you are in a catch-22. Okay. I mean, y'all might could testify about the whirlwind of wrong. The whirlwind of reaction. The whirlwind of less than graceful moments, okay? The whirlwind of I know I should have, but what started this avalanche of whatever? And see, I'm going to tell you something. That catch-22 will kick your behind every time. It's having been in a plethora of conflicting situations that you now compromise for correction, but yet the compromise for correction ends up being more catastrophe and calamity. That catch-22 ain't nothing to be played. Take a small break. I'll be right back. Yeah, catch-22. What's that? Then you got the domino effect. Yeah, that's that saying that people have adopted. Well, if anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. You see what I'm saying? The domino effect. That's the domino effect and the catch-22, but the domino effect in particular. Just bring that on down. I'm just going to talk to him today. The domino effect is very interesting because it seems like now that you're ready to straighten up and you're ready to walk the path and you're ready to leave foolishness alone and respond rather than react and take responsibility and be accountable. The domino effect is a mother because it brings up everything that you didn't deal with in the past. For instance, I'm going to show you, and then some of the law of opposites is at work too, but let me show you a stupid example, and then I'll show you a good example. A stupid example. You was a player all your little life, and now you're trying to settle down. You meet this girl, and she is the one. But now that you proposed to her and gave her the ring and set a date and everything, or every woman that didn't like you when you was in your player days, now they hitting on you. That's a little stupid example about the domino effect. That's also the law of opposites, in my opinion, you see. But the domino effect is now you married this girl, but you didn't tell her. You didn't tell her that you had 3 baby mamas. You told her you had 1. You didn't tell her that you raped a girl in college, or you just called it consensual sex. You didn't tell her that you had a venereal disease when you were in your late teens. You didn't tell her all of these things. And now she's pregnant and everything seems well. You got the beautiful house, you get your little college degrees and everything. Everything seems fine, but now the dominoes must fall. DJ, you might be ready to bring me in here in just a few seconds. I might be ready to go in now. The dominoes begin to fall. And when the dominoes begin to fall, they don't just fall one at a time. They fall one behind the other, and you be looking at your life, and I did say ebonically speaking, you be looking at your life like, what the is going on here? Baby, you've been caught up in the domino effect. Just go, take a break. You've been caught up in the 22 and the domino effect. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, all the good in the world, man, you standing there, and I do use a little bit of ebonics today. Y'all just gonna have to forgive me and everything like that right there. But you be standing there in your right life, and you be standing there with your right wife, and you be standing there in the right of life. But the domino effect is that boomerang that come back around from the things that you did in the past that you thought you got away with. The attitudes that brought the altitudes in your life that brought other folks down while you was playing around. Now that you in your right life and with the right wife, now the domino or the right husband. I need some help right there, ladies. You're not excluded, because the domino effect don't discriminate. It don't have no care about no color, no height, no weight. You see what I'm saying? No skin tone. The domino effects is when they all begin to fall down. It's like the little nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. And Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. The domino effect is a span of a season. A span of a season that causes you to face the chaotic catastrophe type storm that you created for others. The catch-22 is a mother brother. I mean, that catch-22 is when you got your back between a rock and a hard place and you just assume. And I asked God one time, I said, Big J, bring it back down. I asked God one time, I said, God, I said, why is this happening? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you why he told me. He said, these things are happening to you because you were taught better. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you didn't think I was going to say tell the truth, right? You thought I was going to lie about it? No, bro, this is the Culture's Corner, man. We keep it real. We take responsibility for ourselves. I'm finished, DJ. I am finished. I said, God, why is this? I mean, it was... stuff was happening real bad, dude. Back to back, I had the catch-22 and the Domino Affect one time going at the same time. And I was like, how am I going to make it? I thought I was going to lose it. This is unheard of. My life. I mean, one time I moved and I got this great job at Delta, and then all of a sudden, man, I had an accident. And I remember this girl being, we were riding around on these little tractor things. I forget what they call them, and this girl was telling me how she didn't have enough sex the night before. And moments after that, and I wasn't messing around with the girl, nothing like that, but my life was already messed up. I had made a number of mistakes. And right after that, that tractor lost control, whether it was malfunction, whatever the case was. And it was a major accident. I injured myself. I couldn't return to work. Then all of a sudden, you know, when I was getting my checks from the workman's comp, the people were stealing the checks out the mailbox. I mean, it's just that, let me tell you, catch-22s will catch up with you because it's something that you didn't or wasn't supposed to do, that you kept doing in the past to have a response, a reaction to a response, or a reaction to a situation, a reaction to the environment, a hostility that was against you. That catch-22 will rip you to pieces when the domino effect. See, the catch-22 is the decision that you have to make, that you feel like you can't make it without having done something wrong anyhow. It's the lesser of two evils. That's the catch-22. Take a small break, come back and wrap things up. Yeah, you got the extended version of Coach's Corner today, talking about catch-22s and the domino effect. Catch-22s, the decision that you have to make of the lesser two evils. Another catch-22. Another catch-22 is, for instance, bring that on down, DJ. Let's talk. Let's bring it. Yeah, bring it on down for a minute. Bring it on down. Another catch-22 is when a woman loves a man, and for the most part, he's a good man. Let's talk about catch-22 now. They're two different things. And they're living together. And they're not married or they're married, either way. But he's a good man. Until you make him mad. And it won't take much for what I'm getting ready to say. It won't take nothing but a hair trigger to set him off. And when he gets mad, he gets to drinking, he gets to drugging, or he gets to running in the streets. And you're trying to figure out, do I leave him or her? Because women can do the same thing. Or do I simply stay on board with this relationship? And so the catch-22 right there is the lesser of the two evils. And then you start weighing it. Well, if I leave, where am I going? And if you got a place to stay, you're going to say, but if I leave, I'm going to feel bad because I love this man, this woman. It's the lesser of two evils. It's one or the other, but both of them is bad. It's the worst of the bad decisions. That's catch-22. DJ, you take it. That's the catch-22. The lesser of the two. Both of them bad, but one of them is real evil. But it don't matter which one you pick, because it's the worst of the worst of the worst. It's still gonna go down, because you did and had a plethora of decisions that you made way before that day. Before that day, you had other decisions. And that's why a lot of people become a Christian, because they begin to understand the grace of the matter. I don't have time to go into that today. Some of y'all can't handle me keeping it real, keep it real right here. And then when I start talking about grace and mercy and God and Jesus, you start freaking out. I'll take a small break, be right back. So we established Catch-22's. The lesser of two evils. One, both is bad, one is worse. Yeah. Are you in a Catch-22? I tell you, I had my share of them. I mean, it's a season now. I'm not talking about no little thing now. I'm talking about it. Catch-22 affects everything that you're doing. Ain't no easy way out. And there wasn't no easy way in. Your back was up against the wall. Your back was between a rock and a hard place, and your life was up against the wall. But you were already wrong when you were getting ready to analyze the decisions that you had to make. It was no, look, you get the point. Then you got the domino effect. The domino effect. I want to make sure that you understand that I understand. I want you to know that I know what's going on. I want you to know that I understand evil upside down. The domino effect is evil upside down. Now that you decide that you're going to do good, now that you decided you're going to do a restitutive type work, restitutional type work, now that you decide that you're going to follow the right way, then what you got to do is you got to eat a little bit of crow. You got to eat a little bit of, humiliation right about now, because you had your season where everybody had to bow down to you, everybody had to serve you, everybody had to hear your mind, everybody had to go by what you had to say. And now you are ready to walk in the middle of the path. You're ready to bring yourself subservient to the services that are required under covenant. And now you have the domino effect, where everything that you thought you escaped from begins to now seemingly affect you through one thing falling down behind the other. I got to get ready to get out of here, but I want to tell you the one thing. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, sit there under the judgment. One time I asked God, I said, God, what is going on right here? You know what he told me? Bring the music down so I can tell him. He told me, Marcus, because you knew better, you are under judgment. I was like, what? Are you for real? Are you serious? You are under judgment because you were taught better, because you knew better, but you plowed ahead for whatever reasons. Now, I had very good reasons. So that's when you pull the victim's card out and say, I got a reason to do this. You don't know what they did to me. You don't know what she said to me. You don't know what he did to me. And you may have reasons for your evils, but that don't mean your evils ain't evils. And that don't mean you won't be in Catch-22's, and it won't mean that just because you turn your life around, turn your mind around, turn your decisions around, that you won't be in a domino effect. The bottom line is evil, wrong is wrong, no matter who does it. Man, DJ, take it away. I don't want it no more. It's time to get out of here. I didn't know. Overextended my stay anyhow. Hey, man, so whatever you do, follow me on Twitter, man. Keep it real, keep it locked, man. This is Coach. I love you guys. Whatever you do, if you're in a Catch-22 today, just pray. Your arms are too short to box with God. And I trust that you understand, and if you don't, tune into our Sunday show, the Morning Bread Show. But it's the grace and the mercy that brings you up. Grace and the mercy. And I don't have time to go into it today. With the domino effect, it's like a judgment that hovers over you for having thought that you escaped your responsibility, or having thought you escaped your actions, having thought you escaped the dirt that you said, the dirt that you did. or it's going to boomerang and come back around and hit you in your face when you got yourself together. When everything is looking good for you, that you done made it look bad for everybody else. You done made everybody else look bad. You done talked dirty about everybody else. And when you finally decide to turn your life around and walk in the grace walk, don't think that the judgment cloud would not be over you in the form of the domino effect. You can fool some people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all of the time, and I promise you, you won't get away. DJ, take it.
Would be good enough to catapult you into your future. Every excuse that we use keeps us tied to the past, and the past won't last. This is the coach, and I want to encourage you and invite you to listen to me every single day on the Coach's Corner. That's right, you can go to www.415-96radio.com. That's www.415-96radio.com, and you can get inspired, because you know what? We have a philosophy that we have adopted at DCC. And what is it? That I am the common denominator in every situation. If it went down, I might have been the clown. Maybe I might have been masked up and pretentious, but I was there somehow. And so I cannot blame anyone else than they, her, and him. Now I'm standing up to me. I'm taking responsibility for my actions, and there I will not react anymore, but I will learn how to respond. And when I listen, I know that I'm going to be better. I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to be safer. Why? Because I believe in me. It's not just a quote anymore. It is my philosophy of life. And I will see you there.
That's right. The Select USA TV collaborating groups and partners worldwide for a limited time has opened up its membership to the general public. Now you can collaborate worldwide with media conglomerate SIBS television and radio. If you want to join free of charge for this limited time offer, then visit www.WeSupportSelectUSATV.com. That's right, we have programs, benefits, service, and so much more to offer to our members exclusively at SCGPW. That's right, visit www.WeSupportSelectUSATV.com. That's www.WeSupportSelectUSATV.com. SCGPW. That's right, the Select USA TV Collabo Media groups and partners worldwide now for a limited time has opened its membership doors to you and yours. If you want to join a media club that matters, join SCGPW today. The Select USA TV Broadcasting Network offers this club for a limited time to the general public. Join free of charge today. That's right, SCGPW has a limited time window that you can join free of charge. And also those members can upgrade to subscribers by subscribing to the various services and benefits right there on the Club Radio website. Visit www.WeSupportSelectUSATV.com. That's www.WeSupportSelectUSATV.com.
You're listening to the sounds of your lifestyle improvement station.
Hi, Jamaica Chapel, College Park, Georgia, in the house. You're listening to SIBN Radio.
Hi, this is Chris Bones calling from Richmond, Virginia, and you're listening to the Lifestyle Improvement Station, SIBN Radio. Y'all turn it up now.
Hi, this is VJ Washington calling from Atlanta, Georgia. You're listening to the Lifestyle Improvement Station, SIBN Radio. So turn it up.
Hi, my name is Sonia Claiborne from East St. Louis, Illinois, by way of Carruthersville, Missouri. You're listening to the Lifestyle Improvement Station, SIBN Radio. Turn it up.
What's good? It's your boy Joe coming from Snellville, Georgia. You're listening to the Lifestyle Improvement Station, SIBN Radio. Y'all turn it up.
You're listening to the sounds of your lifestyle improvement station, changing the way we live. SIBN FM, powered by Summit USA TV.